Okay, everybody back to their seats, please. We have very little time, and we don't want all of you all to go lost after these 2 days, right? We put in some effort. We are assuming that effort has been of some value to all of you all present here. And if it has been of some value to everybody present here, then now is when you all start working and we see. Correct? Because we've done our share of work in terms of giving you information. Now it's for each of you all to start using that information, right? Correct or no? Or you all are gonna just like go home and sleep and 2 दिन मजा किया, Xavier's गया, फिर क्या अभी इसका सबका क्या करने का कुछ नहीं. Yeah? Because for the 20th Xavier's participants, I know I'm going to hound them. I'm not going to leave them. They don't have a choice. For all the others, I also would not want to give you a choice because now, given the fact that you all have done something with us, I consider you all to be part Xavier's anyways. Yeah? So too bad. Bad luck for you all. Yeah, so we are going to just get into the final wrap-up session. I want all of you all to be mentally alert to what we have to give you because we want you all to really take a sense from here, right? So is everybody awake enough? Is everybody here with us? Yes, very good. Okay, so I'm going to just give Sam to start off and I'll join in.
Okay, where do we go from here? What do we do? I may go into poetry. But before I go into poetry, I want to just give you one very important statement. This next 1 hour or 1 hour, 10 minutes is going to be action-packed in terms of content coming your way. You had 2 days of bombardment. That was not 2 days of bombardment. You're going to get 10 times that amount now coming in the next 1 hour. When the going gets tough, they say, you know what? The tough get going. There were some questions asked, what about this problem? What about that problem? Well, first and foremost, realize there are no problems. There are only solutions. You've had people like Shanti starting off the session telling you one very basic thing. You need inspiration. You need to think out of the box. Let me tell you, if we have been able to achieve even a small thing, it is because we never gave up. And you don't need to give up yourself. If you think that you have not going to succeed, हमारा मैं क्या करूं मैं बेचारा अभी आए देखो ना हमारा नसीब ही ऐसा है. Look at them, see they're roaming in such comfort. अरे मैं blind हूं ना. Yes, so what if you're blind? So what if you or I are blind? It makes no damn difference. Whole lot of people have different difficulties and we need to forget our visual challenge. Number one, go and look at life, look at opportunities. As Ram was mentioning, identify opportunities for yourself. Neha is going to shortly run you through a series of questions. And ultimately, remember we've had so many sessions. I know we have been hard pressed for time, so we've given you one after the other. Okay? One after the other, one after the other. And you've been sitting there on those hard chairs. Maybe your backside is hurting a bit. As long as your brains are not hurting, I don't care. As long as your brains are itching to go and do something, I'm thrilled. And essentially, what we want to get out of this is, there is no substitute for hard work. There are possibilities, endless possibilities. As I said yesterday when we started, there are no limits to the human mind except those we acknowledge. You remember that? And if we acknowledge we have got no limits, we got no limits. You need to work. Everybody has problems, forget them. There are only solutions. And that's where Neha comes in now. She will be sharing with you a little session and then I'll come in again. Okay?
Okay, so now I'm assuming that the seminar was titled Career Seminar for the Visually Challenged, right? So we were here to talk about our respective careers, right? Right or wrong? Or we were here to talk about the next trip we were going to take? Career seminar, right? Now all of us are at different stages of planning our career. Some of us, I understand, are part of junior college. Some people have graduated. Some people are working. We all are at different stages, yeah. But I think essentially, when you plan a career, what are the three things that, according to you, are the most important to look into? Anybody wants to take a guess? Okay, job satisfaction. Desire is be successful, right? How do you know which is the right career for me? That's the most fundamental question, right? It's like one of those existential questions, who am I kinds, yeah? What do I do with my life? Yeah?
Self-analysis?
Sorry? Strengths call us, right, correct. Yeah, aptitude tests may help. Goal, okay, yeah. Goal is about where you would want to reach, yeah. But in addition to that, I think that there are three things that we all need to look into, right? One is what we are interested in, correct? Where our interests lie, right? Because if any of us land up taking careers which we don't like, what are they going to become? They're going to become plain jobs, right? Where you go in the morning, you do things because it's your job and you get out. Will you ever excel at those jobs? No, because you will always be cribby and boring, and you will only add to people's frustrations, because anybody who comes to you for work, you will only give them a cranky answer because you anyways don't like what you're doing, right? So if you chose something that you really like doing, would life become easy? So that's my first question. What is it that at the end of these 2 days, have you all been able to figure out what are your broad interest areas? Okay. Probably you all might just figure that out by realizing what you don't like doing. You know, you might have found a particular session very boring and you would have slept through it. Okay. Probably that's something that you don't like doing. So a lot of times when you start thinking, what do I like doing? You can either, not all of us are born with enlightenment, okay? That one fine morning I woke up in the morning and said, oh, I wanted to become a teacher. That's my passion, okay? But you might start discovering, this is what I don't like doing, this is what I don't like doing, and therefore arrive at what you like. You all are getting my point? Yeah? How will you figure, how many of you all here vaguely think you all know what you all like doing? Surely, okay. Okay. There are about 3 or 4 or 5 hands out of a group of 50 students here. Yeah? So which still means that there are a large majority of people who in this group still not sure of what they like doing. Now,
I know the reverse. How many of you don't know what you want to do? Raise your hands. You know, my...
Right.
It's about the continuous learning, nothing else.
Correct. Continuous learning. That's
So
one
what
thing.
are the in-between people?
So people know but not sure. Yeah? So how does one start? First step is figure out what you like doing, right? How will you figure out what you like doing? How will you figure out what you're passionate about in this world? Yeah. Yeah. By exploring. Yeah, that's very good point. Yeah.
We would know by even when we read subject matters,
Correct.
that time we understand what makes us more interested,
Right.
because those things which are interesting are more easier to learn for oneself
Correct.
than those which are not interesting.
Exactly. So 2 things, right? One is go get information for different things. Last 2 days have been a start to that, right? Where we've been exposed to a whole range of things. Correct? Now from here onwards, you all need to, for those who are indecisive, need to explore things by either meeting people in those fields, right? Or reading up stuff, or and ultimately experimenting with things, right? Not till you experiment will you ever know what you really like doing. Correct? What Ekinath just said, that you need to explore. It might be exploring through internships. It might be exploring through volunteering at places. Correct? You all think you all can do that? You know, like, okay, somebody might say, okay, I might be interested in media, but I'm not too sure what all it would entail. Correct? Go out, go join some really small magazine if you want to. Go work with them for 2 weeks for all you care. You know? Or explore media in other ways. Start writing for your college magazines. Start doing things like that. Yeah, so exploring is very important. And then only will you figure out what you like doing or you don't like doing. Correct? So that's the first thing, that you have to explore your interest. Yeah, sorry.
See, we are from NAPE Department of Rehabilitation.
Right.
Asha Bhatia with me. She is a vocational guidance counselor, and we have created the interest test for visually impaired.
Correct, correct.
So if anyone is interested, can come to us
Definitely.
and undergo this test.
Definitely.
So they will come to know
Yeah.
the perfectly.
Yeah, tests are one way of doing it. Yeah, there are, when you can do interest tests, you can do aptitude tests. That's one way of exploring. People who don't have access to those things, you all can still explore on your own and still figure out. So I'm very glad that this is available. So now we know that some of you all who want to explore it that way, we can as well, right? So first is we figure out what we like doing. Then what do we do? What do we do with it? Okay, I figured out I want to be a cook. Then what? Then what happens? Yeah, skills, yeah. Yeah, because anything that we like doing, we may be good at it, we may not be good at it to start with. Yeah. I might really want to become the best cook in the world, but I don't even know how to switch on the gas, for example. Okay. So then what do I do? Then, microwaves, yeah. So, very good. So you find alternative ways to do things. Yeah. So, but the important point being that you need to figure out your skill set, right? Where your aptitude comes into play. Correct? So now, skills, sometimes we have the natural talent. Like, if I like writing, I might either have the natural talent to write, or I might want to learn how to write better. Okay? And even if I already have the talent, we always keep improving ourselves. Right? And for that, you just have to go out there and equip yourself with those skills. Whether you do that through your courses you take up, whether you do that through the side classes you take up, it's really up to you. But nobody else can come there and plant those skills in you. Agreed or not? So, when Shanti ma'am on the first day spoke about us becoming a chiseled diamond, who's going to do it? We have to do it. And somewhere the tendency in all of us deep down, and I don't want to sound rude, but it's a fact, that we expect that people will help us. Right or wrong? We want people to go out of their way to help us and make our road easy for us. Correct? But till we don't really go through the chisel process for ourselves, we will never have the skill sets to show to the world. Why should somebody take you for writing if you really can't write well? Nobody will take you, no? Then can you complain, oh, bichara ne mere ko na bol diya, I'm sure it's because of some XYZ reason. We can't do that. Can we do that? How many of us really do that? I do that a lot of times. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of you all might be doing that. If you all don't, then I must learn from you all. Yeah, sorry, you want to say something, Siddhant?
I agree with it.
Correct. Exactly. So, to move out of that, we need to start working on our own selves. And that's when you, one, figure out what you're interested in. Second, you figure out how. Now, once you identify which skills you lack and which skills you want to improve on, you then make your action plan as to how you're going to achieve them. Correct? Right or wrong? And then after all of this, okay, I've got this beautiful plan out there. I figured out I want to become a cook. I figured out the best cookery classes in the world. I found funding to go attend them. I got some uncle to sponsor me, okay? The date came and all. And then what happened? It'll happen or what? Yeah, initiative, yeah. Big words, very cool. All of y'all at least know the big words. I'm happy. So at least I don't have to teach you all the big words. Very good. But so now what? So initiative and commitment, right? Till you don't do it, how many of y'all have made action plans in the past which y'all have not followed up? Yeah, so many. Wow. And we should not be proud of that. Okay? that is one thing you should not encourage yourself to get into. Yeah, studies, anything, correct? The more failed action plans you have, only the more of time you're losing for your own self in life. Okay? Planning करने का नहीं तो फिर ऐसे गोल गोल घूमेगा तो चलेगा. अगर ready है ऐसा गोल गोल घूमने के लिए तो चलेगा. Correct ना? No, but the point being that commitment is very, very important. Because there is no way that I can instill commitment into all you guys in the 10 minutes that I talk to you all. But if any of y'all are serious about life, The thing is that till you don't plan, nothing is going to happen. Okay? And that responsibility for your own lives, you all have to take. I'm very glad that a lot of you all have taken, say, for example, the responsibility to come here for 2 days, which means that you all wanted to make that step happen. You all have made those starts, and now I really wish that you all continue with that. So how many of you all at the end of these 2 days are willing to explore your interests, identify what skill sets you need, identify how you're going to go acquiring those skill sets, identify how you all are going to identify those interests and start doing those things? How many people's 100% commitment promise do I have? Only put up your hands if it is 100%. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. Oh, we have a long way to go, Sam. So next time we're not going to have an AC hall. we will sit in the heat, bake y'all, fry y'all to make sure that the 7 doesn't remain 7. It has to be 60. No, okay. So now very important. What is the concern that the remaining people have? I want to hear from you guys. The 7 of you all said you all have 100% commitment. What? What is the concern that the others have? Come on, tell me. There's nothing wrong in having concerns, but you have to share so we can address them. All the people who didn't lift their hands, come on. I'm going to start picking otherwise, huh? Come on. Huh? What? Yeah, my question is that how many of you all present in this room have 100% commitment to, 1, explore your interest, 2nd, explore what skill sets you have to get those interests right, and start doing things to both get your interest right and get your right skill sets for your interest.
Now I have it.
Yeah, now how many people are willing to give 100% commitment for that? It's still 7 and 8 and 10.
No, I didn't want to.
Yeah, now you all are just conveniently putting up hands. Now Siddhi is going to tell me as to why she did not lift her hand the first time. Very good. I'm glad. Okay. Okay, so people who've still not lifted their hands, what are their concerns? Come on. You all have doubts about what? You all have doubts about your own commitment? You all have doubts that the confusion bubble is so huge that it'll never get cleared? Huh? Question is a doubt. Okay. Pankaj, are you, okay, let me frame it very simply, Pankaj. Are you going to, after today, after leaving this room, in the next 1 week, come and show me what your career plan is? Huh? What options are? Yeah.
What we are saying is what you decide to do is not carved in marble. What you say, I can never change in my life. There are people who also make mid-career shifts, okay? But this is one thing we need to talk about. A lot of the careers we focused on over the last 2 days have a number of points which are common. Whether you are a lawyer or a software specialist, whether you are a social worker or a journalist, North Pole to South Pole, up to down, left to right, there are certain common skill sets. Communication, certainly one of them. Commitment, definitely one of them. A never say die attitude, without doubt, one of the most paramount among them, right? Now, whatever these core skills are, so even if you do one thing, say I want to become X, and 5 years later you want to say, no, I'm not too happy with X, I want to shift to Y. So if you have developed a certain core skill sets, you can automatically transfer those skills to other areas. Are you all following what I'm saying here? So, it is not necessary that if I'm in the 11th standard, I have still a long way to go. You can ask me, when you were in the 11th, did you know what you want to become? Let me tell you, yes, I wanted to become a lawyer. But I'm not a lawyer. I changed my options as I got more and more involved in the social sciences. But there were certain skills which I felt are useful to a lawyer, to anybody. One of them is communication. I'm using that communication skill right now with you. I hope I'm getting across. Right? Lawyer has to convince the judge. I have to convince you. So, there are a whole range of skill sets which are common. Do you follow? And therefore, working on one area, you say, no, no, मैं बाद में देखा जाएगा. But skill sets can be taken care of all the same. Right? You following this? Yeah, Neha.
Yeah. So how? My question then is that how many the people? I'm not gonna leave you all till you all give me an answer, huh? So please come on. Now you tell me as to the people who said that they still were not sure whether they had 100% commitment. What is their doubt?
About managing time properly, as in.
But you
we have-
anyways put your hand saying that you were committed.
No,
so
maybe.
you don't have to answer for them. No, the people who have not raised their hand have to answer. Huh. Huh. Okay, that is, but if, okay, with regards to time, let me say this, okay? It's what we say whether we are looking at long-term goals or short-term goals, correct? The people who did that workshop with us should remember, right? Whether we plan smart or whether we plan in the future, in the present so much that our future we never look at only. So we're doing a whole lot of things. We are always busy, but we are never being effective people. Correct? So when you talk about career and you're planning for life, how important is that? Is it an important issue to plan for your own life? It is very important. And if we say we can't find time to plan for our own lives, what life are you leading? Doesn't that sound very paradoxical? That the most important thing in our life is to plan for our lives, but we don't have the time for it. Yeah, then what are you doing? You're roaming around, going in circle and circle without really doing anything about it. Come on, 2 more minutes and I need to hear an answer. Come on, please. Correct. No, so the people who are not sure about commitment, what is their concern and worry?
Do you care about yourself? Or do you think that you don't matter in the world? Yeah, Rajesh would like to ask a question. Can I intervene here?
Yeah, sure.
Right now, how many of you can show me 1,000 rupees in your pocket? I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see 1,000 rupees. Except. Wait. Is there anyone in the crowd?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see 5,000. Hold on. Try to understand here. The point is, Manas
You need
spoke.
to speak into the mic.
Manas spoke one very, very interesting point. And that was all about the survivation. Okay. Now, just make sure what way you would survive yourself. Either positive or negative. Now, hold on. I know that it's very simple to say positive. But tell me, suppose if you want to do negatively survive also yourself, what are those ways? Tell me. We all know that. Very true. Free ships. Okay. Taking assistance unnecessarily from all the kind of sources. You are forgetting one very, very important occupation in this. Yeah, say. Who would be talking about joining the Dawood gangs? Right? Right? Do we need to do that? 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 Then what do we need to do? Over to you, Neha.
Thank you. Yeah. So what do we do? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. What I would really like to request each and every person present here is that we are willing to give you that commitment to take each of these plans forward. Okay? Yeah.
We are having 2 levels. From the XRC VC side, we are there for every one of you. Shushmita has very kindly volunteered to also mentor students at Voice Vision. And in case she needs any further help, students can come straight here also. Right, Shushmita? So, we are offering you a very broad net. You can take a horse to a pond, but you cannot make him drink. Right? So we are giving you all these suvidhas. I never had it as a student. Rajesh never had it as a student. And that's why he was burning away and wanting to provide something to most of you when you are students. If you don't take advantage of this facility, well, it's your choice. So Neha will now share with you.